A cult mentality. Ha. I know what it is to walk around with an occult mentality. How to place stature on imaginary people that you've never met. How to say, this is the way, or you can't question me. I know. No, you don't know. You believe. I was once in the Otsego County Library, and I saw a book on the sales shelf for 10 cents that talked about how to create a cult. It was a scientific study on how cults worked throughout history. And I looked at that, and they had all these different people, and I said, no. As a decent individual, I should never spend a dime on a book like this, because it could be so easy. I've read Helter Skelter and saw how simple it is for one maniac, like, oh boy, I almost said Trump. I meant Manson. How easy it is for one maniac like Manson to get people just losing their minds. And, you know, that was a very small group of people. If he'd had a better venue, he could have had the whole fucking country. And then I see this green chick saying how, you know, I was allowed to believe things that weren't true. And she's sitting there with her fucking black eyes, blank fucking persona, and her words. And what she's saying is that her biggest mistake was being allowed to believe that things weren't true. You know what? You're supposed to be allowed to believe things weren't true. But you're also supposed to be able to decide what's right and wrong, having been allowed to believe things weren't true. And so now she's moving to the next level. She's regretting being allowed to believe things that weren't true. And she's stepping into the station. She's almost in the inner circle. She thinks she's there. That's the great promise, being in the inner circle. A stranger from a strange land. This dude from Mars started a whole damn movement where there were the people that were the foundation and those that were allowed to be in the inner circle. And there was a lot of good sex in the inner circle. And then he died looking into the eyes of a grasshopper when the people fucking took him down with stones. Robert Heinlein, Stranger in a Strange Land. Great book. If you want to know how to start a cult. And it was one of the few instances where you should be able to read the thing and realize that none of it doesn't matter at all. If you want to start a cult, what she's saying now is that she shouldn't be allowed to believe in things that weren't true. she should be pushed. She should have a dominance above her, giving her direction on believing the things that aren't true.